So what we're going to do is we're going to go around everyone and just find out, as we put in the email, the Facebook post, the best place you've ever been and where you would really like to go to next. Mr. Pickering, we'll start with you. Where's the best place you've been and where do you want to go to?
I have to say that we've only been on the road full-time 7 or 8 months. We have been previously down, to Melbourne. We've been to a couple of events for the tribe, which has been fantastic. And thank you, Brian, for forcing us to join the tribe. We've loved it. But one place, a free camp, was Jugeong, which we really, really enjoyed in New South Wales. I thought that was fantastic. And then Maruya, we went down for a wedding. I love that place as well. And then since then, we went to Innisfail to see some friends up there. And then we went up to Cairns for 3 days and ended up staying 4 months. So I quite like Cairns. Coming down to Henty Beach. Coming down to Henty, Bramston Beach, all those little places, Port Douglas, whatever.
Nice.
Then coming down to Henty, we ended up staying a couple of nights at Toowoomba Motor Village here. And, of course, the event was cancelled. Here we are,
And couldn't be
Toowoomba,
happier.
and couldn't be happier, yeah.
Good. And where do you want to go to from here?
Anywhere.
Australia. Australia.
All right. Judy and Warren.
What was we say? Kings Canyon. We absolutely love Kings Canyon. Love doing the walk around the big rim, all that sort of stuff. But just being on the road for us in general, we just love it. So, where do we want to go? We just want to get back on the bloody road. Simple as that.
Okay. Darkies.
Look, we've been to most places, but a place that we really enjoyed was up on the Daly River in Northern Territory. It was Lee and Jenny's bush camp. Really relaxing. They practice social distancing already. They've done it for years, so you're never crowded there. You walk down to the river for the afternoon, have your drinks, watching the saltwater crocodiles and things and everything they get up to, and then you come back and they freshly cook pizzas for you some nights, which are prawn and barramundi, or I think they do a roast of some sort. They'd have homemade ice cream there. It's actually quite civilised, although it's not. You have your own fire and things like that. So that was really nice on the Daly River. It was a nice break.
Two of the most dangerous animals live there, the saltwater croc and the water buffalo up in the bush behind the caravan park. Wow. I walked out one night and there were 6 of the big buffalo out there right outside the front gate. Luckily, they ran the other way, so I didn't have to run anywhere.
What was the name of the place again?
Lee and Jenny's Bush Camp. That's what it's called, LEE. Yeah, Lee and Jenny's Bush Camp. That's what it's on the Daly River. It's in the Northern Territory, sort of northwest of Northern Territory. Really, really nice place.
And where do you want to go next?
And where do we want to go?
Back to WA, down the southwest corner again.
Back along that southwest corner from Lucky Bay, Denmark, Walpole, all the Elephants Rocks and Two People's Bay, all those are really pretty places.
And some wineries.
And wineries, yeah. And fishing. You can catch big salmon down there. So he's happy.
All right. We'll move over to Jeanette and Andrew.
Yeah, probably one of the places that I think is really great is Wilpena Pound. And when we went out there, we lashed out and hopped on a plane because Lake Eyre was half full at the time. So we were able to see where the high water mark was and where the water was in actual fact, the salt. And it was just beautiful country out there. And, like the flight over Lake Eyre was just fabulous, something that's sort of a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
We haven't done that many road trips.
No, not yet, but next year we plan to do 3 months travelling around Queensland and then hopefully the loop around Australia the year after that. So we've got a lot planned, but we've just got to get going.
Mr. Murray.
Well, we had a great 3 months down at Tassie 2 years ago. And we'd love to go back down there again. And then last year we went out to WA and places like Exmouth, and it was just amazing for snorkeling.
Swimming with the whale shark.
And we ticked a few things off the bucket list last year with the horizontal falls up in Broome. And the whale sharks was just awesome. Snorkeling around Coral Bay and all those sort of places.
Turquoise Bay.
Yeah, that's amazing. And for our next trip, I'm just going to follow the bonnet. Wherever the bonnet takes us, we'll go, as long as it's somewhere around Australia.
Good.
You guys go fishing occasionally, don't you?
No, we haven't had to go fishing, Brian.
I do take my gear. But no, I haven't been fishing yet.
And we haven't had to go fishing even in isolation yet. But we'll.
For those of you who don't know what Brian's on about is we have a code. If we're sick of each other, I'll say to Sue, if I'm sick of her, I'll say, I'm going fishing. We could be in the desert, but I'm going fishing. It's just time out.
Yeah, and hold on.
We haven't had to use it yet, have we?
And if I'm sick of him, I tell him to go, which is more polite than where I'd really like to.
Rightio. Okay. We'll head over to WA.
Well, being from WA, we've seen all of this state, from as far up as Kununurra, down Esperance, all around the southwest, then up the middle to Tom Price, Carragini, and down the coast. We've been across the Nullarbor 8 times, backwards and forwards. We'd like to finish our trip that we started in 2017. Maybe we'll get up to the Gulf country yet. But yeah, we've seen a lot of Australia. The only state we haven't been in is Tassie. So we've had a lot of Ks under the wheels. So yeah, as everybody's saying, southwest of WA is really nice. So it's a good place to visit.
All right, yeah. Gaz.
Yo.
In your new van.
Yes. We've been nowhere.
Nowhere.
We spent one night in it when we picked it up from Barnsdale, that's it.
Thinking
But
going
our old Wallaby that we had, we did a trip up to Harvey Bay and that, and right up the centre and everything. That was our first trip because we're sort of new at it.
Yep.
But yeah, what everyone's saying, I want to go to the West Coast. I want to see the West Coast. But yeah, we're in a beautiful spot where we are, so we're pretty lucky, really. We're down here in San Remo, just near Phillip Island.
You're getting a bit chilly though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it is now.
All right. Well, hopefully you'll get out to use it very soon.
Yeah, we'll get up north again, I think, as soon as we can. I want to go to Lightning Ridge. That's meant to be good. We bypassed it. We were going to stop it, we didn't.
Yeah.
We stopped at Bermagui a few times. We love Bermagui.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah, we love Burmy. It's good fishing because I love fishing. But
let's move on to Dennis.
So the place that we've been is Corunda, up in the Gulf. We liked it up there. The park up there was great. Happy hour every night with everybody in the park. They had fires everywhere. You know, on Saturday night, the park put on a free spread, entertainment. It was great. We spent a week there. Where we want to go is probably South Australia and then across to like where everybody else wants to go, down into Western Australia.
Yeah.
That's where we were supposed to go last year.
Yes, you were, weren't you?
But we had a few issues. So this isolation is nothing new to us. We've been isolated for about 12 months now. None of us could go anywhere between foot operations and hip operations and everything else. So we've been grounded for a while. So this isolation period hasn't been nothing new.
True.
Good to get out though when it's over.
All right. Okay. David and Marion. Best place you've been?
I would say Mataranka. I really loved staying there, the thermal springs, and having Whippy do all the whip cracking with the whips alight and to music, to AC/DC and that sort of thing. I love that.
Did you bring them home?
I did bring home one of the whips, just his cheap PVC ones, not a leather one.
Good.
And the wife likes that.
Don't tell us at school, you get in trouble.
And all right, where's somewhere you would like to go?
Oh, geez, we did the lap last year. Seen a lot of things. I think Uluru / Ayers Rock. Haven't done that bit yet, so I was looking forward to doing that next year.
Okay, good. And currently, where are you again? You're back in Queensland, or are you back home?
No.
We were always in Queensland. We never did quite make it to New South Wales. We were meant to have gone through Connemara to Burke and then down to Henty.
Yeah.
But we spent 3 weeks at Tara. Supposed to only stay there 2 weeks, but they let us stay a little longer until some people were taking photos of our van being in the wrong spot and making complaints. So the council and the police had to move us on. So now we're at Fernvale at a friend's place. So hopefully in 2 weeks' time we can be back at our house.
Yeah. I remember you posting about this on the Facebook.
Yeah. Tara was lovely, beautiful spot. The only thing was the flies. And the council, the police, no one cared we were there. They understood why we were there, but people were seeing us do the wrong thing by the current laws and put in complaints, and we got told to move on, regardless of what they thought.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, ruined a good holiday. Well, not a holiday, but, you know, a place to be.
Roseanne, you still there?
Yeah.
We can hear you, but we lost the picture.
We can hear you, but we can't see you for some reason.
Best place you've been?
Probably Cape York for us. We did it in 2003. We absolutely loved, because we like four-wheel driving. Tassie would have to come a close second. Well, our next place where we'd go may well be Queensland. But only go for a month or so. Because we wanted to go to WA again, but it's too late now to do that. So we will have to just wait like everybody else.
All right. Yeah, no, I think Lyndall and I think we've sort of decided that up around Kununurra and Horizontal Falls was probably as spectacular as you're going to get and everything else. And I think we've got Darwin on our list, so that's hopefully going to happen. But other than that, it's a bit like everyone else, just want to get out, use the vans, see a few sites and probably try and support some of these communities that are out there that really need a lot of assistance and support because they're just not getting the tourists through. And I really, over in WA, I really don't know how some of those towns are going to survive without the grey nomads there up through the centre, outback Queensland. I guess all those places are going to be the same, that without those thousands and thousands of, tourists coming through the joint, I can't see some of them surviving.